Have you ever walked away from a conversation feeling completely drained, confused, or wondering if you're actually the crazy one? You're not crazy, you're just being played. Every day, people use subtle, invisible psychological tactics to control your emotions, cross your boundaries, and rewrite your reality. The worst part? Most of the time, they are people close to you, friends, family members, or partners. They don't use force. They use observation. They study your weaknesses and use them against you. But what if I told you there is a way to turn the tables? In this video, we are going to expose the 5 most common mind games manipulators play, and exactly how you can outsmart them using the psychology of observation. By the end of this video, you will never look at your relationships the same way again. Welcome to The Quiet Mind, where we uncover the hidden psychology behind human behavior and power dynamics. If you want to protect your peace and master your mind, hit subscribe. Let's dive in. Number 1. Weaponized guilt. Manipulators are masters at keeping a hidden ledger of everything they've ever done for you. But their favors are never actually favors. They are investments. When you try to set a boundary, they will instantly pull out the ledger. They'll say things like, "After everything I've done for you, this is how you treat me?" This is designed to shift the focus away from their toxic behavior and put you on the defensive. How to outsmart it. Do not defend yourself. When you explain yourself, you hand them power. Instead, observe the tactic and respond calmly. Say, "I appreciate what you've done for me in the past, but we are talking about what is happening right now." Stay anchored to the present issue. Number 2. Reactive abuse. This is one of the darkest tactics in human psychology. A manipulator will systematically poke at your insecurities behind closed doors. They will drop subtle insults, dismiss your feelings, and push your buttons until you finally snap and lose your temper. The moment you raise your voice, they suddenly become calm. They look at you and say, "Why are you acting so crazy? You need to calm down." They provoke the reaction, but now they are playing the victim. How to outsmart it. Recognize the bait. When someone is trying to trigger you, silence is your greatest weapon. Take a deep breath, detach your emotions, and stare at them blankly. When they see that they cannot control your emotions, they lose their power. Number 3. The word salad. Have you ever confronted someone about a specific issue, and 5 minutes later you're arguing about something that happened 3 years ago? This is the word salad. Manipulators hate accountability, so when cornered, they will throw a confusing mix of projection, changing the subject, and bringing up your past mistakes just to dizzy you. They want you to get so exhausted trying to follow their logic that you just give up. How to outsmart it. Use the broken record technique. Pick your main point and do not deviate. If they change the subject, say, "We can talk about that later, but right now we are discussing this issue." Repeat this as many times as necessary. They will eventually realize their smokescreen isn't working. Number 4. The silent treatment. Unlike taking space to cool down, the silent treatment is a calculated punishment. It is designed to make you feel invisible, anxious, and desperate for their approval. They want you to come crawling back, apologizing for things you didn't even do, just to restore the peace. It's a power trip. How to outsmart it. Let them be silent. Do not beg. Do not double text. Do not ask, "Are you mad at me?" By going about your day and completely ignoring their silence, you flip the script. You show them that their withdrawal does not dictate your emotional state. A quiet mind is immune to the silent treatment. Number 5. Reality shifting, commonly known as gaslighting. They will say things like, "I never said that," or "You're too sensitive," or "You're remembering it wrong." Gaslighting is psychological warfare. Its goal is to slowly erode your trust in your own memory and intuition, so you have to rely on their version of reality. How to outsmart it. Stop trying to convince them of your reality. A manipulator already knows what they did. They are just lying about it. Simply say, "I know what I saw," or "My memory of the event is different." Then end the conversation. You don't need their agreement to validate your truth. This brings us to the ultimate defense mechanism in dark psychology, the gray rock method. Manipulators feed on your emotional energy. They don't care if your reaction is positive or negative. They just want a reaction. When you give them anger, tears, or frustration, you are giving them exactly what they want. Supply. To use the gray rock method, you must become as uninteresting and unresponsive as a plain gray rock. Keep your face neutral. Give short, boring answers like yes, no, or Show no emotion. When you stop giving a manipulator emotional supply, they will eventually get bored and move on to an easier target. You cannot control how toxic people behave, but you have absolute control over how you react to them. Once you start observing people instead of absorbing their energy, your life will change forever. If this video helped you recognize a pattern in your own life, drop a comment below and share your experience. And if you want to understand why weak people target disciplined individuals in the first place, click the video on the screen right now. Remember, true power lies in a quiet mind. Subscribe to keep yours sharp.